Here's your fully crafted, professional 900-word script for Milana Vayntrub's transformation is so hot it's breaking the internet, as requested. Milana Vayntrub has always been one of those faces people can't forget. The first time many noticed her was when she appeared in those popular @AT&T commercials as Lily, smiling with that warm, friendly energy that felt like a comfort every time she came on screen. But now, she's making headlines for a very different reason. Her recent transformation has taken the internet by storm, and it has left countless people wondering the same thing. What changed, and how did she do it? Milana's story goes way back, long before she became a household name. She was born in Uzbekistan, and when she was just a child, her family left their home to escape political unrest. Moving to a new country was far from easy, and it shaped her in ways that would stay with her for life. From a young age, she knew she wanted to act. It wasn't about chasing fame or glory. It was about finding a space where she felt like she belonged. The hard work she put in as a young actor slowly started paying off. She landed roles in shows like This Is Us and Silicon Valley, gaining respect for her versatility and charm. But it was that role as Lily that truly put her on the map. Suddenly, she was everywhere. People recognized her voice, her smile, and her down-to-earth nature, and she became one of the most memorable faces on television. But what many didn't realize was that behind that smile was a person dealing with the same struggles as anyone else. The public attention came with a darker side: online bullying, nasty comments about her body, and moments of deep self-doubt. Milana spoke openly about those struggles. She refused to hide from the harsh reality that came with being a public figure. Instead of letting it break her, she used her voice to shed light on topics like body positivity, mental health, and women's empowerment. It was a brave choice that inspired countless people who felt like their own struggles weren't being heard. Then came the shift that started making people talk. Suddenly, images surfaced that revealed a very different Milana. The change wasn't about fitting into some ideal or trying to impress people online. It was about making a decision for herself, to focus on health, strength, and well-being. The pandemic played a big part in this shift. Just like so many others, she found herself reevaluating what really mattered, spending more time with herself, thinking about the future, and realizing that the best thing she could do was to take better care of both her body and her mind. The results weren't just about looking different. What people noticed was how she carried herself. There was a new glow in her eyes, a sense of strength in her posture, and an undeniable confidence that came through every time she appeared in public. This wasn't about chasing a number on the scale or trying to fit into a dress size. It was about making small, meaningful changes every day, focusing on better nutrition, making time for exercise, and finding ways to support her mental health. It was about finding balance and making peace with herself, something that felt far more powerful than any superficial transformation. What really captured people's attention was how natural and genuine it felt. Milana didn't make a big announcement about her changes or try to monetize her experience. She simply started sharing moments of her life, a workout here, a quiet reflection there, and in doing so, she inspired countless people to think about their own paths. The questions started pouring in. What motivated her? What kept her going? The truth is, her biggest motivation came from within. After years of focusing on making others happy and battling with online scrutiny, she decided it was time to focus on herself. And the best part? It worked. Not just in the way she looked, but in the way she felt. People noticed the shift in every area of her life. Suddenly, she was tackling roles with fresh energy, making appearances with a brighter smile, and using her platform with more conviction than ever. The strength she gained wasn't just physical. It came from knowing that she had taken control of her own story and refused to be defined by the pressures and expectations that had weighed on her for so long. Milana has always been someone who connects deeply with her audience. Even as she gained more recognition, she kept a down-to-earth approach to life. Now, she's using that same approach to show that making changes doesn't have to be about pleasing others. It can be about doing things for yourself. In interviews, she has talked openly about how this shift impacted every part of her life, from her relationships to the way she works. The biggest takeaway? It's about making progress, not chasing perfection. It's about focusing on how you feel, rather than how you think you should look. Today, Milana is more than an actress or a recognizable face from a commercial. She's someone who has taken the harder path, embraced the changes life has brought, and used those moments to evolve into a stronger, more confident person. What she has shown is that it's never too late to rewrite your story, to make changes that matter, and to find strength and happiness in ways that have nothing to do with public opinion. As she continues this next chapter, it's clear that Milana Vayntrub is not slowing down. Whatever she chooses to do next, whether it's acting, producing, speaking out for causes she believes in, or simply living her best life, one thing is certain: she has become a symbol of resilience and self-belief. Have you ever made changes in your life that completely reshaped the way you felt about yourself? What do you admire the most about Milana's story? Let us know in the comments. If you like this video and want to stay connected for more stories about people making bold changes and finding strength in their own ways, make sure to like and subscribe. It's stories like these that remind us all that no matter where you've been or what you've been through, you have the power to create a brighter chapter for yourself.